Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. We are in season number 5, and our first season in the Asia-Pacific Supercup. Our first race is under our belt, and I don't know. We ranked 15th and 17th, but obviously we got 0 points because only the top, 5 people get points? So I really don't know what that means. I don't know where that puts us. Are we tied for 6th place, or are we tied for... I don't know. So I guess we'll have to see a couple more races to kind of get underway and see, how that puts us, where, things like that. So it's a different take on how they do the scoring compared to the league below us. So it's going to take some getting used to it. Okay, that's fine. Car condition, 35 hours. Kind of makes sense. Yeah, we'll take an interview. That's fine. You attempted a quick pit stop for Lau during the last race, but it resulted in a mistake. Your very own chairman criticized the move, saying the motorsport isn't the place for gambling. The only reason there was a quick pit stop is because she damaged her wing or whatever. Or he, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. We had to go for it. Okay, I guess that makes no difference. I don't know. That was a weird one. We'll check our manage the pit crew here momentarily. Okay, let's go check the pit crew out. So... our rear jack over here is terrible. Let's go and swap you in. Other than that, everything else looks fine-ish, although we are going to need some good fixing. Because... yeah, we're definitely going to be doing some fixing of our parts. Actually, you swap with... this guy. Actually, let me see. It's tires and fixing is what we need. So, tires and... okay, you're not terrible. We'll swap you in. Just make our pits time overall worse, but I'm assuming that we're going to need to do some fixing, so that's kind of why I'm going with that setup. We could swap this out and it probably wouldn't make much difference. Technically improves our overall time because we're obviously doing a lot less fixing than some of the other things, so okay, this is going to be okay, I think. Actually, you're going to be a little bit better for us. There. Down to 15.5 seconds. Alright, that's about as good as it's going to get. I mean, this guy right here is just terrible. And then we could hire somebody else, but I don't think we can afford anybody right this second. So we'll go with what we got. We'll look at hiring people if we need to fill a spot later on. Alright, what else? Let's look at our car to make sure... okay, we can't do anything yet because we obviously were fixing our car. So let's wait till our car repairs are completed. It should be that one. Yes. So let's go make sure our car is, in fact, improving our parts like we want to. Yes. We're doing okay there. Let's get these at least up to the 70s, and then we'll think about what we're going to do after that. Can't design any new parts because... oh yeah, we're already designing the suspension. Okay, which is fine. That's perfect. Anything else? Suspension was one of our worst parts, if I remember right. Yeah, technically we are 10th in suspension. Also 10th in deceleration, so there's that. We do have a couple sponsors available. Let's wait till we get one more. Here comes the suspension. Alright, new staff center for Ozu. Okay, suspension finished. Alright, so 2.5 million, or 2.6 mil. One thing we're going to have to do. We're going to have to drop this down big time. We're not going to be able to afford that for sure. Let's drop that down a bit. If we get into a position where we can afford it, then we'll bump it up more, but that's we got to do what we can do. And obviously the lower tier cars in this league, if I remember right, or the low, at the end of the season, you get like not a lot of money. I'm hoping it's still more money than winning the lower tier, but it may not be. Let's see. What was I going to look at? Okay, so that's the budget. Let's go look at our sponsors. We're getting some really good sponsors, though. Deal length, 12 races. So this thing's worth 4.8. About 5 just right at 5 mil, 5 mil, 50,000 or something like that. This one over here is worth 2 mil. This one's worth only 275. But after 8 races, we can do a different one. But overall, this one's just going to be better. After 8 races, this one's going to have been worth 3.2. So no, this one's definitely better. So we'll take Jogo Games. So it's something. It's going to help our race day stuff a little bit. 2 more races on these 2. So hopefully that brings in a little bit more money. Our income cost per race is still 2 mil. So at 2 mil, and how many races do we have total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we will need $22 million to finish the end of the season. Now, we're going to have to get some more sponsor money. What that also means is that we can do barely anything with our parts. It's craziness. Let's see. Now we just have to go with it as is, I suppose. The suspension that we just got, I guess we'll put it on. It doesn't really matter. So we'll put it on whoever's going to have. What's the quality of this one? It's 50%. Guess we'll put it on Chi. It's fine-ish. I mean, this is still not great. We'll do the best we can, though. We've been there before. I mean, the beginning of our very first season of this entire game was pretty rough. So we've definitely been here before. I'm hoping we've learned a few things, although spending the first couple of weeks not improving reliability was pretty bad. If we can get the reliability of all of our parts up to about 70%, though, that makes me feel a little bit better about kind of pushing it a little bit and things like that. And then we'll just have to deal with the fact that the performance is just not going to be super exceptional at this time around. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else we do. I think this is it. We're still working on reliability. Let's just keep on keeping on. Okay, let's go ahead and drop that. Let's pause for a second. Has one of Broyar Racing drivers joined a cult? At least she's happy, but that's interesting. Is it permanent? 19 weeks, okay. Zodion has opened up my... Okay. Okay, whatever. I guess to each their own, but wow. Both have a hard time when we hit load speed corners. That makes sense. All right, so let's look at over here. We're up to 72 on a couple of these parts. So let's go ahead and drop these out for now. Go ahead and finish those off a little bit more. Let's start working on this suspension as much as we can. And then... I guess the suspension as well. That looks good to me. I'll make sure we push this all the way over to reliability. Get a little bit of stuff on those things. Beijing preview. All right, well, here we go. Again, we haven't really done much on the performance side of things, so it's not like it's not going to be much changing of the parts. I think we've already got everything set up there. Let's go ahead and continue. I'll go 10th or above. I mean, hey, we hit 15th. If enough people get knocked out, I suppose it's possible. Wow, this is a crazy looking track. Just like that last one as well. Definitely getting some more fun tracks this time around. I don't think there's anything changed with the fit parts, so let's just go race. This would be a fun track to drive on. It's a windiness. And pretty good straightaway there too. Get a little bit of speed. Actually, another one down here. I mean, not a whole lot of speed through there, but definitely some good speed through that one. All right, let's go and take U2 for now. We are not going to do super softs because our tires are not so great. Let's see here. I think we're actually going to start off on softs. I don't think we're even going to bother with super softs this time around. It's too early of a pit stop after that. Okay, that looks fine. Tire choice, let's train up the softs. Any chance of rain or anything? It doesn't look like it on the, at least on the practice session. Oh, this looks fine. Go ahead and drop speed balance down a little bit. Yeah, it's good to me. Take practice. All right, we're going to go ahead and go 2D and 12x. And nope, send out. Have to send out before I hit the 12x button. That's all right. We lost 20 seconds. No big deal. So one lap. Let's go ahead and bring you both back in. All right. It's a couple goods. It's a start. 81%. It's not terrible, to be honest. Definitely got some work cut out for us, though. Downforce. Let's just go up. Let's pick a direction. Something like that. Not quite to that degree. The speed balance is actually probably pretty much where I want it for the good. We may go a little further. Let's just try something like that. I mean, at least it's going to tell us if we've gone way too far. Everything else stay the same. Wow, very poor. And a great, though. 2 greats. I didn't even notice the greats. I was too distracted by the very poor. Yeah. Guess we're going to be changing you big time. And then let's see if we can tone back in the other stuff, though. We need to shift it off just a little bit, though. So let's do something like that. Just move tires around. See if we can chase an excellent. Okay, any chance of rain? Because I'd really hate to waste practice sessions on not being able to get some inners up or anything like that. Okay, things are looking good. It's going to bring you both back in. Great. Poor. Okay, poor. That feels worse, doesn't it? Yeah, definitely worse. We got better in one spot and worse in the other two. So, okay, that's a result. So downforce went from there to there and moved up to great. Let's go just a smidge more, and then good to okay. So handling needs to go the other direction. Maybe not quite that degree. And then good to poor. So speed balance needs to go this direction. Something like that. We'll be able to hold on to the same tires. I think we will. Oh, we got a couple excellents. Nice. And we dug out of that very poor hole. So got our greats up to excellent. Got our very poor up to good. Let's go ahead and keep scooching this down just a little bit. We do still need to kind of keep this in line, though. Hopefully that's close enough to excellence. We'll see. Weather's still looking good. It's actually very, very calm, steady, 66 degrees. Okay, let's bring you both back in one more time. And then we'll let you go out and just do the last little bit. Oh, that's what I like to see. Excellence across the board. 99%. Oh, it's amazing. Good stuff, guys. We'll save that one for sure. And we'll just go back out with our tires. God, almost got another excellent over here. We'll see if we can tone it in just a little bit more. But I would be pretty happy with this result, to be perfectly honest. We'll go just a smidge more on the downforce. Something like that. Alright guys, just race it out now. Hey, we may not have the best cars or the best drivers, but our setup's going to be spot on. That's something, I suppose. And we got up to rank 3 on both of those. That's hopefully going to help us a little bit. I mean, we're pretty far down here, but, I mean, we're not super far off some of these other guys. I don't think. Like, a couple, you know, hundredths of the second, things like that. I mean, we're obviously way off of the guys on the top. Let's see, 117, we're what, 2 seconds off? Full, about a second and a half or something like that. So, I mean, there's that, but... At least the starting grid, I guess, is random. I guess that's something. Maybe give us a little bit of a nudge up. So, I can just close this for a second. Any chance of rain? I'm not seeing even a sliver of rain. So you are definitely going to take race trim and risk taker, because risk taker is too good. Got to get our nurse back. Come on. So I guess we'll do those two. And got excellence across the board. I love it. Let's actually go ahead and change this and save this. Tires, we are going to start on the softs. I mean, we just can't afford to like deal with the other stuff. I'll give you one less lap of fuel. And you as well. I'd love to start on the super softs, but just can't do it. And just to start off with, we'll go out a little bit hard and heavy. And we could go a little bit easier on the tires and maybe make them last longer, but they're still not going to last near as long as we need them to. Let's see where we're starting. 15th. Okay, never mind. There's random for you. Dead last. I mean, we're not the only ones starting on soft, so I mean, it's not like it's a terrible strategy. I definitely would wish we could do it differently, but it'll be all right. There's a packed. Oh wow, Lau moved up really far up there. It's a little cooler here than it was at the other place, so our tires are not heating up quite as much. Of course, these are also the harder tires, so I guess that's going for us as well. 14th and 15th. Come on, guys. Let's show something good here. Let's keep you guys on medium for a little bit longer. We should cheese up to 13th place. Pretty good. Okay, let's drop you down to mediums for now. Just kind of settle in for a little bit longer. See some space open up. Man, everybody else is going pretty hard. Hopefully that means they have to repair more often. Overall conditions are, I mean, gear's not great, but I mean, if we only have to repair one part, the front, it's not so great, then, you know, that's something. We had to repair, what, 7 parts on cheese last time? Okay, that's probably not entirely true. I think we had to repair 4 one time and another one this other time or something like that, or maybe it was Lau. So it was a pretty rough go. We're in 12th. That's something. About halfway through the fuel, about halfway through the tire. We probably can go a little crazier on the fuel for now, just because the tire is burning through faster. I mean, I'm sure it's not a coincidence that everybody up here is on the super softs and all of us down here are on the softs. But hopefully that means they have to pit sooner. I mean, it may not make that much difference in the long run, because obviously while we're pitting, they're driving past us. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're down to 14th spot, unfortunately. Come on, guys. Come on. Is that Eastwood, I think he's what just said? Eastwood, I think they used to be in the lower league with us a couple seasons ago. I mean, I guess our cars aren't terrible compared to theirs at the moment. It's good to see. Now, a couple more of the soft guys are up just because these guys had to pit. We still got a couple more laps in us. I'm actually going to go ahead and push it up to overtake, though. See if we can burn through some more of this fuel. All right. She's going to have to go ahead and pit, unfortunately. We'll see if Lau can go out one more lap. Go softs. And those softs lasted us, what, 9, almost 10 laps? So just get it a little bit more than 10 laps, just to have a little bit of cushion, but not too much. I'm not going to fix any parts. Pit strategy is still fast for her. Meanwhile, Lau's just going to keep on pushing as much as he can. See if we can get one more lap out of this. Guess we'll go down to conserve on the tires just to try and get something out of it. Hey, look, we're in 6th place. I wish that meant something. It's a little too soon. All right, you can go ahead and go. Let's see, we did basically get 10 laps out of those. We're going to need at least 2 more pits. We have to be a little more careful with these last couple of pits, though. No, one more pit, sorry. If we can be a little more careful with the tires this time around, we might be able to get one more pit to get these last 24 laps. So, we'll see. I have to drop down to conserve a little bit sooner. Oh, I forgot to hit your pit. Oh, is it too late? I don't know where the pit started. I was not paying attention to you, dude. Sorry, man. I thought I did plug Remedies in, but I guess I was paying attention to her too much. All that's good. Fast technically would make a difference. I think we caught the pit in time. Barely. Phew, barely. Good pit. Good pit, man. I'll take it. You're going to go drop down a little bit. And we're still in the mix of things. Oh, wow, your gearbox is terrible. Alright, we'll go ahead and drop down to medium then. Let's see if we can stretch it out a little bit longer. Go ahead and drop down to medium on the tires as well. I can't imagine you can stretch the gearbox long enough to get, 4 or 5 more laps, but we're going to try. It does look like this is going to be a 3 pit stop day, though, unfortunately. Hey, it's better than... If we can get by with 3, that's better than the 4 we had last time. Let's go and drop you down. Actually, drop you way down on the tires. I think I let you go a little bit longer than I meant to. Conditions okay-ish. Come on, guys. Lau's dropping down. Alright, let's go and drop you down to conserve on the tires. Let's see if we can get those last a little bit longer. Although we are going to have to pit you very, very soon. Let's go ahead and conserve you on the tires for now as well. Seventh and 10th. Come on, guys. That front wing on you is not looking too good, but that's the only part that's really bad. You got a couple parts down there, but those gears especially. Alright, your tire's getting a little bit cold. Let's go ahead and bump it up a little bit more. It's actually going up to push for now. So we get a little bit more heat in those tires, get it more towards the middle. 5th and 8th. Come on, guys. I mean, I know there's a lot of guys around you that aren't going to have to pit when you do, so they're going to pass you then. And obviously, like I said, we're going to have to repair at least one of your parts. We'll bump you up to normal. Can we get 2 more laps out of you guys? Maybe? Okay, the wing. Okay, yeah. Do we need to pitch you now? Can we go one more lap? It's a risk, but I think we can go one. Let's see. You're going to come around here. You're going to have one lap left, which means you're going to have to pit next time. No, we got to pit you now. Because Lau's going to have to pit the time after that. All right. 17 laps remaining. Yeah, keep going on the softs. There's no water or anything like that. Actually, 16 laps remaining when it's all said and done. So, go a little bit more than 10. Keep that going. Definitely have to fix that part. Can we get by without fixing any of these other parts? Probably not. But we're going to try. We're not going to fix them just yet. We'll let them wear down a little bit more. Because if I fix them now, like I said, we're going to have to, we may have to fix them again later. You never know. So, I think we'll just fix the one part. Go fast. And unfortunately, this is where we start dropping off. I mean, we 4th and 5th place. Or 4th and 6th place. That's pretty impressive, you know, halfway through the race. But having to start fixing our parts now is where it's going to start dropping off. Let's get a good pit, guys. Come on. Really good pit. That gearbox change is so slow, though. Well, it's done. Let's go out. Wow, we just barely got in front of him. You, unfortunately, are also going to have to pit, which is fine. Get you out on those. Get you a little bit more than 10, which is fine. And we will repair that part. And that is the only part. You might just barely be able to... Man, I wish you had nurse. So bad. We're going to try fast. It's a bit of a risk. And there's a lot of guys in front of Chi that do still have to pit again, so who knows. How long does the front wing take to repair? Oh, that's actually really fast repair. Compared to the gearbox. Okay. Yeah, front wing feels solid now. Good. And let's go drop you down just a little bit. All right, guys, come on. Lau, he came out of that with 14th place. That's not half bad. I could end this race with 14th and be pretty happy. Just gonna drop your tires down a little bit. We'll leave the engine up a little higher though. 13th place. Really? Yeah, okay, your wing fine. It's going to drop you down to conserve and medium just because you're getting a little bit hot. Drop you down to neutral. I'm going to leave you on high just a little bit longer. Come on, Lyle, you can do it. Back up to 7th place. Goodness. I'm not holding my breath, but wow. Hey, we're not gonna be last place again because of the guy that crashed. All right, we're gonna drop you down. You seem to be holding your temperature pretty good right at that spot, though, so I think we're gonna be okay. You can actually come back up to neutral. Unfortunately, I do think we're gonna have to repair more parts on. Definitely on Chi over here. Maybe Lau can make it. I don't know. It's going to be close on those suspension. Okay, let's go ahead and back off the gas a little bit now. I think we're in a good spot right now. We're up to 4th place. What? This does not make any logical sense whatsoever. It cannot last, can it? Surely not. I mean, if we got any points, I mean, I'm getting way ahead of myself, but if we got like any points, just 2 points, one time throughout this entire season, that right there might be enough to avoid relegation because it's so hard to get points in this thing. I'm not expecting to be in this thing in 4th, but just once, one race, get one guy just sneak up there in 4th place for some reason would be pretty crazy. All right, you're getting a little cool on your tires, but they're also pretty worn out, so we'll keep it going a little bit longer. I mean, here's the problem. We are going to need one more pit, and I don't know how many of these other guys will as well. So that's where they're going to start catching us again. Honestly, at this point, if we got one of you guys above 10th and got the sponsor objective, I'd be pretty stoked with that. All right, can we go one more lap with Chi? I think we can. Barely. Okay, let's go ahead and schedule your pit. So we're going to have 7 laps remaining. Do we risk it with the super softs? I mean, I have a lot of tread on the thing. It's not a significant performance increase, but it is a performance increase. Now, we got the performance boost on softs because of our... Actually, you don't. You know what? Why not? Let's do super softs on you just to see what happens. It might be a mistake, but it's only 6 laps remaining. Surely we can let it last. Go a little bit high there because we're probably not going to be lapped in this time around. Unfortunately, we're going to have to fix you. But that is a relatively fast fix. The other parts are going to just have to hold on, and we'll go fast. So Chi pits this time, Lau pits next time. I was only going to have a handful of laps as well. Right, let's go ahead and schedule your pit. You do have the performance increase to softs. So I don't know, that might put it actually above the super softs. I honestly don't know. I wish it showed like on here kind of how the performance weighed out, but we're going to go ahead and keep you on super soft just because of that performance increase. It might, maybe it doesn't make a difference. I don't know. Only need 5 laps of fuel. And I think we go without repairing anything. It's possible we can do something here. Oh, fast would be a huge risk, but would be pretty awesome. Let's see what we can do. All right, come on, Chi, come on. Get that wing replaced. And that wing got replaced just as fast as refueling done. That was pretty good. Let's go ahead and come out. Can't go that fast, though. Come on. Do the thing again. Actually, just go out medium. You're in 9th place. Just settle in. Get a little bit of excess fuel. For the last couple laps, I might bump you up, but for right now, we're just going to settle in where we're at. No point in risking those any parts any more than they have to. Okay, how are you looking on? You're not looking super great, but we might be able to risk just a little bit of a boost. Let's push your tires though. Let's just push you just a hair. Let's see what we can do. You seem to be pretty soft on your parts. Well, I mean, 6th and 8th would be incredible. Obviously, we still have a lot of race to go. But man, sneaking there to get 1 4th place finish just one time would be such a huge boost. Your stuff's looking okay. You're doing all right as well. Obviously, we do have excess fuel, so for the last couple of laps, we're definitely going to have to push it. 32, so we have what? 32, 33, 34, so we got 3 laps left. I think it's too soon. I mean, you're still already pushing it. You over here, Chi. I don't know that we can push it just yet. I mean, you're so like on the needle point there. In fact, I think we have to go conserve on the tires just to. No, let's just keep it. I know. Let's play it out. Let's play it out, guys. Come on, you can do it. Only 3 more laps, guys. Come on. I mean, this guy's running around with warnings already on as well. 2 laps remaining. Come on, hang in there. If we're still on this guy's tail with the last lap, we're going to go all out with Lau for sure. Let's see if we can catch him. In fact, we're going to start it right here. It's going to be a little crazy. I would really like to pass that guy. I'll get the inside, okay. Can we settle back down now? Or is he going to just pass me back again? Oh, come on, stay on the inside. Don't let him pass you. Come on, Lau. Hold on to it. Come on, Lau. Let's pump it back up. What's going to happen in this last little curve here? Come on. Wow. Wow. Second race in. We had to repair some parts and fourth and sixth finished. What? Okay. Okay. I am very happy with that result. Got the sponsor objective. I mean, that would have been enough right there alone. Man, wow. So that means we technically, right, I'm not making this up, right? We do get like 2 points, right? It's not much, but it means we're not in last place. How many pits? We got 3 pits. I mean, we're beating people with 2 pits and stuff. Goodness. I guess it matters what you do with your pits. Wow, that skull looks very foreboding. Did they die? I mean, that would be really sad if they put that in this game. I mean, to be fair, much respect to people that do Formula One and IndyCar and anything like that, because man, it is not a safe sport by any stretch of the imagination. And unfortunately, people do die, but I can't imagine they put that in the game. 10-second penalty. Okay, fine. Oh, we actually got 3 points. Oh, gee, if she had been 5th, she would have gotten 2 points. That would have been 5 points for the team. That would have been incredible, but now I'm getting greedy. 3 points is, look at that, 8th place. Or no, that's the driver, sorry. Actually, the driver's 2. 6th place. There you go. That may be the only points we get the entire year, but that may be all we need as well. Just because of the way the pointing works. Goodness. I did not expect that. I mean, hey, it's only the second race too. Maybe we can squeeze another, you know, fourth or 5th here and there. Definitely drivers still improving here and there, which is good to see. We only lost 1.4 mil, so it's definitely going to help the budget side of things. Maybe we can make another part here towards the end of the year. All right, well, there's our save. Wow. Much better race than I ever dreamt of having. I mean, going out on those super softs, letting us be able to stay out for longer. I felt, not super softs, the regular softs, sorry. Not going out on the super softs, but going out on the lower tier, but make sure they were higher performance. I felt like that might have made the difference for sure, because of just less pits and things like that. Just getting a little bit of reliability out of our parts meant that we only had to repair a couple of them. So the more we get of that, the easier this is going to be even then. So I don't know. I mean, I think we can keep this 8th or above. We may be able to do better than that. You never know. It would surprise me if we did, but that would be a really, really pleasant surprise. So anyway, I do appreciate you watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Again, only second race in. We've got, what, 10 races to go, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So 12 total races. We've got 10 to go. Thank you again for watching, and goodbye.